So in that second fill, I actually left out the bend on the 7th fret G string for some reason. I guess because I was in a rush. But yeah, it doesn't just go. It goes. So full step bend on the 7 on G. And continue through with the rest of the lick. Then he goes to the B chord, which is 2nd fret A and 4 on D. A B5. And he goes open A string and twice on the B chord, and then open A and once on the B chord. Same pattern as always. Do it 4 times, and then he slides the same chord up to D. 5 on A and 7 on D. So you got, and then up to E, same chord. Back to E and D, or back to D and E, and same pattern. And after 3 times, on the 4th time, he hits the top major third on that. So you got, instead of just D and E or A for that chord, you would have D, the 5th, the octave, and the major third. So the whole chord. And you go from D to E, and then pick slide or string slide down, pull off to open E, and then G on 3 on the E string, and 2nd fret D string for E. So you got, and then back to same thing again. Step and a half bend on the G string, 9th fret. Back to E and D. Then a pick slide down. String slide, so a pick slide and string slide combo. And then D chord, which is open, you know a D chord, don't you? I'll tell you anyways. Open D string, 2nd fret G string, 3rd fret B string, and you could put an open A string in there too to get the low 5th. That's what I do because I love that chord. So all together from B, you should have this. To the second verse, back to the verse section, which is back to G and A, palm muted 4 times. And then the first fill of that section, which is 9th fret G string, step and a half bend, yeah, and big pinch harmonic on there. That one. Not this one. This one. And then it's kind of a tricky lick there, but so yeah, it's step and a half bend on 9 on G, back down, and then 7th fret G, pull off back to from 9 to 7, 7 on D, 6 on D, 7 on A, and then 10 on E, and full step bend with vibrato. So slow, that would be. So you got and then back to the G and A 4 times. And then the second fill, which is he does a trill from 5 to 8. So it sounds like about that fast, and then he taps on the 10th fret and slide up. So you got, it's hard to demonstrate slow, but it'd be like, so it would sound like you tap 4 times, so it'd be a, was that 3 or 4? One more time. And then a very fast string slide in there at the end of it. So it's kind of tricky to do. It's hard to even demonstrate, but yeah, so you got. And then back to B. 4 times. And then D. And E again. Back to the major 3rd chord. A couple of string mutes in there, so you got. And then he goes harmonics on the E string, which would be 7, 5, 4, and then right before the 3rd fret, and right after the 3rd fret, sorry, and then right before. So you got. So it sounds like it's pretty cool, actually. If I can do it without messing it up. One more time. Another pick slide and a string slide. Back to D. And then another pick slide before the solo. But that's as far as we're going to get today. So yeah. By the way, that trill lick, that's on the B string. In case you couldn't figure that one out. But I know you could. So all together, you should have. I'm sure I forgot something, but if I could mention anything, it'd be the B chord. When you watch him live, you can see he's always doing it here. But on the isolated track, it sounds like he could be doing it here. I'd actually bet that's where he's doing it, but live, for whatever reason, he's here. And that's how I showed you, because that's how I would do it myself, but you could do it here. From 5 to 7. A and B. And if you listen to the isolated track, you'll quickly realize that this song is impossible to do exactly the way he did it. Like, there's little nuances and subtleties in there he's doing, like string mutes, and the way he's sliding around and stuff, you know. And there's parts that are even kind of sloppy that you don't notice on the album, but it adds to the magic, if you will. So yeah, you can't do it exactly the same, but what I showed you is as damn close as you can get. So there you have it. Peace.
If you like what you saw, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.